So, but how? This is how I take care of myself edition. One of the reasons why I've started But How Though these videos that I'm talking about is because people tell you what you need to do, but they don't tell you how. They tell you just relax, um, don't stress about it, uh, step out of your comfort zone. But how specifically do you do those things that people are telling you that you need to do? I had a great example of that this morning. So I'm 58. I have decided to take hormone replacement therapy. That has been a godsend for me. Um, it's an individual choice for everybody, but I felt like this was something that could support me as I am going through this process. One of the hurdles that I have had the past few months is um, I get my prescriptions from the same place. And for the last probably 3 months, I thought that, of course, like most prescriptions, if it's, if I'm automatically taking them every day, that they would automatically refill them. But for the past 3 months, that has not been the case. So every month I would go thinking that it would auto refill, and it was not. It was out of stock. They had to order it, which meant another couple of days. So not this time, but the second time that this had happened, when I went to go get the prescription and it wasn't there, and then it takes maybe 2 or 3 days to get it, I asked the pharmacist, I was like, hey, does it automatically refill or do I have to come in here every time? And she was like, no, it should automatically refill. I was like, great. So then what happened was I was like, well, let me call a day before my prescription ends and let me go ahead and call it in. So I called it in and I go pick it up. Yesterday, the lady tells me it's out of stock. So I was like, shouldn't it automatically refill? She was like, yes. So it's going to be ready tomorrow, but that's one day that I'm not taking it, and it's going to kind of break up the cycle. I said all that to say that I decided one of the ways that I could support myself is to call Express Scripts, get on a 3-month delivery cycle so that every 3 months I would get my supply for 3 months, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. Because the self-care comes in, the but how is I don't want to stress every month about my prescriptions. I took some time today. I got on the phone. I called Express Scripts, and they were like, no problem. Confirm some information. She was like, okay, no problem. We will get we'll send a notice to your doctor and you should be all set. Those are the kinds of things. That is an example of how you can be kind to yourself, show care to yourself so that you are not stressing every month to do things. Here's some other examples of the ways that I have supported myself. I will buy um, two of a thing. If I am using um, dish detergent, I will buy two. And then when I use up the first one and I open up the second one, then I will go buy another one. Because one of the things that bugs me the most is running out of things and not having things when I need them. And so I was like, Tawana, well, why don't you make sure that when you open a new thing, you also buy the new thing so that I never run out. So those are some of the things that you can do to support yourself. I wanted to give like a real life example of things that I am doing to support myself so that um, I'm not stressed at the last minute. So, another um, example of things that I do to support myself is that I use my GPS whenever I go anywhere. And there are times where if I'm going to a new place, I will put my GPS in my phone even before I leave the house so that I know how much time it's going to take me to get there. Because one of the things that I don't like to do is to be rushing at the last minute. Those are some quick and easy things that you could do in the But How Though Self Care Edition so that you can bring some ease and grace into your life. I'll give you one more before it ends. Another thing that one day this week, I had several things that I needed to do for myself and things that I needed to do for other people. Some of the things that I wanted to do for myself was number one, I wanted to go work out with weights and get on and do some aerobic because, that's a part of my life right now. And then I also wanted to go get a protein shake from this place that I absolutely love. They close at 2 p.m. during the week. And so I was able to get up. I did some things for myself and other people before I left the house. And when I left the house, I was presented with this conundrum. How about that for a wonderful word? I could take care of what I needed to do for other people because it was on this particular side of town. It was closer. It would be easy for me to do. Or I could take care of myself first, which was go to the gym and then go get a protein shake from this place that I like. Which one do you think I chose? I chose to go to the gym first and then go get me a protein shake. Now, as things shook out, one of the things that I wanted to do for another person, I couldn't do it because my time was short. And I just told myself that was okay, that I would put that on my to do list for tomorrow. I was so proud of myself because in the past, so many times before, I put what other people wanted me to do first before my own priorities. So that is But How Though Self Care Edition. And let me know in the comments some things that you do for yourself to support yourself as you go along.